Right, here's my little chart template that's cobbled together with that simple strategy PDF I saw yesterday, Jeff's TEMA strategy, which looks brilliant. I think those triple exponential moving averages are superb, they really are. Okay, this is the FDXM from this morning. Obviously you've got to wait until it at least settled down. I'd say for at least the first 5 minutes of the open before it sort of shakes out this weird stuff that's going on at the open. Okay, now it's starting to go down, and let me just show you why I've put this MACD 12.26.9 coloured MACD here. I've added this in to the logic. Okay, so I can quickly change that to MACD 0, and I can see that the bias, because the MACD is below the 0 line, the bias of the price within this red background is to the downside. Okay, and when it crosses above the 0 line, the bias is now to the long side. Okay, so that just kind of gives me a general, and very quickly I can move between the two. I do believe the MACD is quite good for giving overall bias. So I'll flick back now to Jeff's alerts very quickly, and here we got a cross here. I'd take that because the MACD is agreeing with it. You know, the bias is to the downside, it's below the 0 line, we've got a short, bang. And really you should leave it, I suspect, until you get your first green. Or a cross. I mean, or 8 ticks, 10 ticks, 6 ticks, 4 ticks, whatever you want. I'm being really careful and just taking 6 ticks here and there, but you know, 6 ticks is $35. You know, it's good money. And obviously, the more choppy it is, the more important it is to have smaller targets. Okay, so then we get a long here from the TEMA. Now, if I was being really cautious, I would note that I wouldn't take it here because the MACD is below the 0 line, so there's still downside bias to the direction. But now we get a MACD cross to the 0 line. I've had an alert. I've got the TEMA agreeing with the whole thing, so really you should be getting in here where that MACD line crosses. Okay, so you're in there, bang. Now I just haven't got the balls to hold a trade for this long, and maybe that's why your automation should come into it. So you can see between 8:30 and 12 o'clock the bias on the FDXM was to the long side. It's not particularly nice because you've got the sky blue aqua 200 EMA, which is virtually flat, slightly trickling up here now. So let me flick back to Jeff's alerts. Okay, right, we've had a short alert here. Now, strictly speaking, I don't think you should be taking this short because the MACD is above the 0 line, so the bias is still to the upside until it crosses back down. So
stop film.
Now you could take something like this, and it's quite clear that you've got a doji here, and you could ride it down for, say, a 6 tick target, but I wouldn't want to be putting 20 odd ticks. Let's see how far it went, because you'd have got the alert there, you'd have probably got in 605. Let's see, yeah, there was 12 ticks in there. So you could have got maybe away with 10 ticks here, depending on how quickly price went down. Now you get a long alert here. I'd take this because it's with the MACD, so the bias is to the upside. Where is it? What time is it? 10:37. So you flick it onto this. 10:37. It's all looking good. And again, you're in for however many ticks you wish to gamble on. And that's it really. So I've got the MACD strategy, logic, I've got Jeff's, and this is what I really like for when it's choppy, and I'm talking about price not moving very much at all, and putting a 6 tick target on, tiny amount. So this is the CCI, it's just the CCI cross long short, okay, and if price was very choppy, then I'd probably use this, and it does work if you're using little 6 tick targets on a choppy day where there's not much news. It's a Monday, there's not much news, price is just moving really slowly. Playing the doji reversals when you've got a directionless instrument, I think is really good. So that's why I've got the CCI cross long short, I've got the Jeff's Teamer, and I've got this MACD thing if we were in a really big trending day with big news. And that's it. So I can confuse myself with whatever strategy I like out of those three. If anyone wants the template, let me know. Cheers.